StarField is almost here. I am literally hours away from playing the game in early access. I cannot wait, and the review embargo has lifted, so where are we with StarField? 25 years in the making, the first new IP in 25 years for Bethesda, sitting at an 87, which is really, really good. Over 50 reviewers so far in, and there are some outliers, there are some 7s, but mostly we're in the 8.5 to 9 range. The 10 out of 10s I always ignore because nothing is a 10 out of 10, just like nothing is really like a 2 or a 1 or a 3. You think back to Wired giving Hogwarts Legacy a 1 out of 10, clearly biased review, and that happens a lot, and I'm not saying it's happening here with StarField with some reviewers from some sites, but clearly I can't control how honest or how non-biased people are when it comes to what they're telling you. The only thing I can do is tell you how I feel, how excited I am, and after I play the game, talk to you about some of the things that I like, some of the things that I don't like, because there are always things in anything that I like and dislike, and ultimately my enjoyment and my excitement level is not tarnished one bit for this game. I know what I'm going to get. I know what to expect. Most of the reviews I've read have said things like Bethesda fans, Skyrim fans, Oblivion fans. I've been saying that all along. People have been telling me it's not Skyrim, it's not Oblivion. Turns out it is, and much, much more. Now, there are some things that I've read and seen that detract from the, I guess you would say the way that the game pulls you into its world, how, what's the word I'm looking for, man? I'm drawing a fucking blank here. How engaged and engrossing it is, right? Because if you're doing a side quest or a main story mission and you're really into it and you're flying around and you're exploring and you find the planet, having to then go into a cutscene and a loading screen to land and then cutscene, loading screen to take back off, that does detract from the immersion. There's the word I was looking for, the immersion. It comes, but it comes later the older you get. Thoughts. And that too. Anyway, I'm super, super excited about StarField, and I can't wait to create my character and to just experience the first new world from Bethesda in 25 years. There are some detractors, there are some people that just consistently look for negatives. That seems to be the driving force behind the algorithm. So if YouTube is a job for you, it's kind of strange that you have to do that in order to, I guess, eat. But I don't have to do that. I can just tell you how excited I am, and I'm not going to give an opinion on the game before I actually play it. It's another thing that I've seen. There's some strange things happening around StarField. I'm seeing reviewers give their opinions on the game before they even play the game. Like I haven't played the game, but I don't understand that. I've seen people using the 87 Metacritic score as some sort of metric for failure, when at the same time some of the biggest games on, say, the competing platform, the PlayStation 5, are around an 85 to an 87. You think of Miles Morales, 85. You think of Spider-Man, the original, 87. Think of Armored Core 6, just came out, 87. Think of Pikmin 4, 87. So not quite sure where we're getting that metric and that disappointment from when it comes to the score of 87. But I will say that it looks like the general consensus is going to be the game is going to be very, very good, has some issues like every game, probably settle at around an 87, maybe go a little bit higher, maybe go a little bit lower. But overall, I feel like this is a big success for Microsoft, their first-party studios. Yes, Bethesda was purchased. Yes, Microsoft really had nothing to do with creating StarField, but neither did anybody else who owns studios. They go to work, they create things for the boss, and the boss says, "Good job, let's sell it." That's how things work. So I'm very excited still to play StarField. Don't let the negativity on anything, game-wise, score-wise, social media-wise, ruin your enjoyment. All you need to do is just hit block. Get rid of the negativity, get rid of the negative people. This should not be a point where anybody who is a gamer is celebrating anything other than a really good studio creating a really good game, the first new IP for them in 25 years, a new experience for people to play. Anybody can play this. Why you would deny yourself of great games like StarField, like Spider-Man 2, like Pikmin 4, I don't know, never understood it, but I wanted to speak up about StarField because I think that some people are giving it unfair criticism still, even when it's sitting at an 87, which is a great aggregate score. However, scores really don't matter, folks. People you don't know telling you what you're supposed to like and dislike has always been strange. For me, I'm so old, I remember Siskel and Ebert telling people what movies were good and bad, never listened to them. So take everything with a grain of salt. Be excited about playing games. If it looks interesting to you, check it out, enjoy it. I can't wait. And ignore the shocked-faced, thumbnailed YouTubers. I'm going to do one of those for this video, just to see how it does. Thanks for watching the video. Think about liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the stars.